Tavern Squad. Hope you guys are doing good today. I am super excited to talk about this CNFT, this project. I'm super bullish on them. I really like them, and I want to kind of explain why and what they have going on today. All right, so we're gonna go through their website and go through a few things that I like to look at when I'm looking at CNFTs and kind of my experience over this time and why I feel like Tavern Squad is a great project that has a really strong future in my opinion. So with that said, we're going to go onto their website. First off, their website is super clean. When you actually minted these, they had, so here it's sold out. It's the little tab here, and you can mint up to 5. And you would mint them, and they would send it there, and they would send it back, but then there would be cards that would flip up, and you would be able to click the cards to find out which adventurer that you received on that. And it's one of my favorite mints that I've had, right up there next to when we got Derplings with the multi-sig transactions. Between these two, they were my favorite minting experiences. Part of the reason is Tavern Squad actually started out a little bit slow on the mint. It dropped the same day as Equine. Not the greatest planning on the project's part, in my opinion, but it allowed me a lot of time to accumulate over the month and a half that it was minting. So it was a little bit slow starting out. And then all of a sudden in January, it hit like 3,000 mints of the 10,000. And within I think it was 2 days, 3 days, it went from 3,000 to sold out. So it happened really very quickly, caught some wind, caught some big whales that were excited about it, and caught a lot of attention for the right reasons. So I'm going to go over some of those reasons today. With Tavern Squad, we can kind of go over and see what Tavern, it's a 10,000 Cardano NFT collectible. What I like about this is that it is RPG themed. CNFT set. So you're going to be able to do role-playing game. I'm really excited about this. So the future, there's a lot of things that could happen with this one. Is that what they have going forward? They have an account level system and achievements and quests, which is actually live now. And I can see them building on this. Okay. The only two projects I see have done this is Dirtbirds and Tavern Squad. There's a lot of parallels that I'm going to draw today between these two projects that I see and what has drawn me to Tavern Squad. First off, their art is awesome. I love their art. Maybe it's not for everyone, but I really love it. A lot of really cool hand-drawn collection here. They have 5 races: humans, dwarves, elves, orcs, and Aquilas. Aquilas are going to be your rarest, and 120 hand-drawn traits across 10 categories. And it's some really cool stuff. I really like their art and what they did with that. The artist did a great job. Here are the doxed team. Another reason I love this project is they are fully doxed. So you know that they're not going to be hiding behind their computer screens here. We have Jared, the programmer. You can read it there. He's well-established multimedia company, has over 9 years of experience as a back-end developer. You kind of see that with the front end that you see here as well. Luca, the marketing and community manager. He's the one that I talk to the most, or he's the one most active on the community. He's been working as a CEO for a startup for 3 years, expertise in various areas. He is helping wherever he can. He's been part of the CNFT space since early September 2021. So pretty early. Pretty late into the game. Charles, NFT artist. He has over 10 years of experience in design and illustration. He's worked in some advertising agencies with publications in several newspapers. He has 7 children's books. This really got me excited when I saw he actually has children's books that are published. And you can see it in his art. Really great art. So that's kind of the facts for today on that part. I want to take you through the website. This website is super awesome. You can go into this adventure finder and you can go through all the adventures that they have on the blockchain. They have all of them. You can label them. You can search for them by number. This is really cool front end here. Really cool user experience. So you can choose whichever one you want here as you go down. One of my favorite, and I'll show you kind of my collection later on, is the Goblin. I have a story about this later on in this YouTube video, but I love the Goblin. I think it's really cool. It's only 50 of them out there, and but really cool art. Really cool front end here that you're able to search for through your adventures. Go through the menu here. This gives you the rarity of all of them. What's cool about this? Look at the color scheme they use here. They have uncommon with the green, the commons with the gray, rare, epic, legendary. You can go through and easily see what the rarity is. And when I go to my account, I'll show you how to look at that at individual adventurers, which is really cool. I want to go through the roadmap and where they are at. The roadmap, the arrival of Tavern Squad to 10,000, they have done that. They have completed the menu. They have completed the hero finder. They've completed the owner information, all that, and sales history, all that. So they went into episode 2. This is kind of where we're at right now, but they have completed all of these. The achievements are live. I believe I heard they're going to add more achievements, which I'm excited about. I'll show you the achievements here in a second when I show you my wallet. You have your Discord login with that, Wallet Connect, and this is all live. All right. Next stage, I'm really excited about this, is Summoner School. So we're going to be, when embarking on an epic quest to hunt down and kill the big bad evil guy, you should always have a trusty companion by your side. But first, you must choose a path. I'm really excited about this. Hear more. We have Outlanders. I haven't come out with those details yet. And the transmogrification. Excited about the future of this roadmap here. All right, so we're gonna go to my account. CNFT Hoarder, my account here. You have our daily quests. We have our weekly quests. And you're able to accumulate points. So my experience of 2425, level 10. So this is my dashboard. You can connect your wallets. And then we have our adventures. So these are my adventures. Some of them I have up for sale. I can't delist them because Cardano and JPEG's being ridiculous. Trying to list some of them. So there's a few goblins that I have that are out there, and a couple other on my higher rarity ones that I have on the stores. So, but I'm gonna go through a few of them. These are, I'm gonna go ahead and click on the details here. The goblin, you'll see it gives out all the rarity details of your adventure. We have race, elf, long, racial, goblin, 0.5%. So you see how that's in yellow. That's a rare trait. And we have 7.26% for the knight. That's an epic trait, legendary with the goblin. So you can kind of see all of them, and they're all color coordinated. Really easy to notice what you have in your wallet. These are my adventures. And I love looking at them. They're really, really cool art. Love my collection here. So that is what we have so far, and kind of the background of what Tavern Squad is. All right. I'm very bullish on this, and a lot of reasons. And I wanted to show some parallels. I mentioned that there's some parallels between Dirtbirds and Tavern Squad that I see. Not only the achievements that you see here. This is very similar. Dirtbirds have expanded and I have a little bit more, but there's lots. What's cool? There's secret achievements that we don't know about. There's gamer. So there's different achievements that are always adding, that you're always trying to achieve here and get experience for each of the achievements. So that's really cool, ongoing things here as far as that goes. One final thing you can do is preferences. You can actually choose what color your Discord name is by choosing something that you own. So you can be a dwarf, be orange, or green. None would just be white. I chose the Aquila because they're the rarest. So that was the coolest to be. Anyway, so cool. That's the dashboard. I want to talk about the parallels I've seen with Dirtbirds. So right now I have two pulled up from OpenCNFT, kind of the history of Dirtbirds here and the history of turn this down a little bit, low bright. The history of Tavern Squad. So we have Tavern Squad here. All right, and we're looking at the floor price history and then Dirtbirds here. Okay, so this is really interesting. So right now, you'll see that we had this big spike. This spike for Tavern Squad happened right near sellout, right after sellout. Similar to, I'm going to come all the way back here with Dirtbirds. You see a similar spike right here in October of last year. And then you see this drawdown, all right? Dirtbirds was an extended drawdown. There was also, you can see it went all the way down to 20 floor price for Dirtbirds, right? You'll see that kind of happening here. We're actually same spot, 20 for Tavern Squad, okay? So I feel like the parallels are drawn here in December for Dirtbirds, and here we have for just currently for Tavern Squad. Now, if my predictions are right, I mean, projects are different than just trying to read charts, but as Tavern Squad, which I'm under some reliable sources saying they're going to start dropping announcements here soon, you will start to see a rise. Just like you saw with Dirtbirds, you saw the rise as it came up all the way up to here, 105, and now we are up here in the 135 range as of today. I believe you will see that happen as Tavern Squad starts to lay out their future plans and announcements. They will be coming forward with some announcements, and you'll see people getting excited about it because this team is committed. And that's what I see the parallel between Dirtbird's team and Tavern Squad's team. These guys are committed to this project. They have great artwork to go off of. They have a great game plan, and they have a beautiful website. So there's a lot of really positive things that I see here. So all I see this 20 floor price as is opportunity, honestly, in my opinion. So that's kind of where we're at. I see the draw those together there. And finally, I'm going to come to the actual JPEG store here. So yeah, you'll see the floor is 24 right now. Right now, there's a lot of sniping that can be done. I believe there's a lot of positive things. I sniped a bunch of goblins over the last couple of weeks. I think I'm up to 6 or 7 goblins now. And a little story about goblins. I told you I was going to mention this. So at about mint number 20 to 25, I minted a goblin. Super excited. I actually didn't even know what I had at that point. Got this goblin, and Grizz is his name on Grizz on Discord. He saw it, and he had a ton of Tavern Squad and still no goblins. So I made a deal with him, and I sold my goblin. I'm going to turn the light on here. You'll see him right up here. Okay, my dwarf goblin, I'm right up here. Sold him. This is my wall itself. Hopefully you'll see that grow as I go along. But anyway, so I sold him. And then I'm like, well, that's fine. I'll sell him for this amount, and then I will just put it all back in, and I'll just mint another one. Well, I minted a whole bunch more. Not one goblin came out of it. So I was regretting it. I'm missing my goblin, and luckily we had some paper hands that were able to give them to me. Now I have my goblins, my little goblin set. But it's kind of a story that shows that why I'm a hoarder and why I call myself a hoarder. I have a hard time giving up things that I love. If I love the artwork, I love the project. I learned a lesson there to not always bank on minting another rare one. Okay, so be that a lesson to all of you. All right. If you get something rare, you may want to hold on to it for a little bit, especially if you love the art and you love the project. So, little story on that. Like I said, I'm really bullish on Tavern Squad. I love them. I thought they were really cool. I love the team's very active. If you're not in Discord, they're very actively engaged in this project. And so that is my little dive into Tavern Squad. If you have any questions, please let me know. And like and subscribe here. And I want you to look forward. I'm doing a Buff Derp plus a Space Buds Derpling giveaway for YouTube subscribers only. All right. So keep an eye on my Twitter as I announce that, and then like and subscribe. And thanks for listening.